Hi, I'm Faith.
And I'm Nasa. And this is
Go Ladies, a podcast about navigating life, love,
and so much more
from a 40-plus perspective. He's an on-time guy. Yes, he is. Oh, on-time guy. Yes, he is. He may not come when you want him, but he'll be there right on time. He's an on-time God. Oh, yes, he is.
Come on now.
That was in my spirit.
We need it.
It was.
Because we ain't been on time.
We've not.
But the Lord is.
Hello.
And welcome to the Go Ladies podcast.
Now, before we start,
yes.
Go ahead, like, comment, subscribe, share. We're on all the platforms. We're on social media, all that jazz.
And don't come talking about where y'all been. We know.
Thank you. This episode is brought to you by sleep deprivation. You're going to get what you get.
You know, I keep thinking about the Sesame Street thing, the meme.
Yes.
This episode's brought to you by I Know You Fucking Like Oh, Lord.
Yes.
It's one of them days, y'all.
Yeah.
These are the days y'all love, though. So we get a lot of comments on these days. So
we're like super transparent.
Right.
We've been MIA.
Yes.
But we've been doing stuff.
We have.
That's why we've been MIA.
True.
Okay.
Okay, let's start the very beginning. Start the very beginning.
Okay.
So the main reason that I first went MIA is because my sinus is jacked up.
Oh, okay.
If you guys remember in the last episode, I talked about that a little bit.
Yeah.
And I can tell you the date. February 26th.
Damn.
Right.
Okay.
Sicily.
Right.
1912.
Picture it.
Yes. Mm-hmm. But I started feeling like my sinus was going to mess up.
Yes.
And I get sinus infections twice a year anyway. And, you know, it's a family thing. And so I'm like, okay. So I call my doctor and I say, hey, girl,
hey.
Sinus is about to start tripping. Because, you know, doctors like to make you wait till they trip.
Ooh, hello.
But I know it's tripping's on the way. Why make me miserable? And my doctor is a good doctor. She was like, girl, I hear you.
Yeah.
I got you. I said, boom, bam, pow. So she gives us the medicine. I'm thinking, okay, we're all good. 2 weeks go by.
Yeah.
I think I'm on the up. I'm not on the
Not
up.
so much.
I have been dealing with sinuses literally since February 26th.
Jeez.
So now, knock on the wood.
Knock, knock.
I think I'm on the up now.
Okay.
With a very significant regimen of stuff. I got an ENT. I got an allergist.
Okay.
I'm back on my asthma meds.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
I'm not happy about that.
I know, but it'll help you.
Yeah, I can breathe.
You can, right?
And breathing's important.
That's probably what I should have sang. Breathe again.
Girl, right? So that has been some of the slowdown because I had to call audible. Like, I felt like hell. I felt like hell. And I am gracious to have an amazing co-host in Faith that says, lay down.
Hello.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Even when I try to push. I tried to push that one time.
You did.
So I can do it. I can do it. I can't do it.
You can't do it.
So,
you sound horrible. Stop.
yeah, stop.
Yeah.
So I did stop and
Thank you.
take a break. So that was a significant.
That's rule number
break.
1 for us. If you are new here, we take care of ourselves.
Yes.
Before we can pour into anyone else. So we call audibles. I don't feel good. I'm not feeling it. And then we don't record. And guess what? That's okay.
Because you're not writing no checks.
Cha-ching. So, exactly.
So when we miss, we just miss.
We just
And
miss.
it's okay.
And that's what it is.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Hence why this is a hobby right now, not a business. But we enjoy it. And welcome.
God, this episode is already okay.
What's up next? Order business.
Girl, I can't think that far back. The big trip
The big trip? Okay.
for you? That's because I don't know where I was with your sinus infection. Things happen. I did stuff.
You were a model and ambassador.
Oh, we didn't talk about that, did
Yes.
we? Okay.
You did do that.
Shout out to Melissa Fabglance.
Yes.
She asked me to be an ambassador for Air Max Day, Nike Air Max Day.
And model.
And model, yeah, I
And
did.
model.
I did a photo shoot.
She did. And,
Yeah.
and did it. Did it well. Check it out. Did you not?
Thank you, Nathan.
You was cute,
That's
girl.
why I love you.
You was cute.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yes.
So yeah, I did do that. So yeah, there were several ambassadors. There was another woman, and then 2 guys, and then of course the curator of it, Melissa. And we did a photo shoot promoting the event, which was an art crawl this year.
Yes.
It's the 3rd year for the event. Nasa came out. And it was another
Sure
marathon
did.
day for you.
Girl,
Bless you.
always.
But yeah, with our Air Max and like celebrating sneaker culture, and it was really fun.
You did an interview?
I did an interview. You did an interview too.
I did.
Shout out
With
to Doe.
Doe.
Yep. Yeah, I did an interview with the Urbanite, and that was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I have my little clip out there.
Do you find that when we're not together doing something, people ask where the other one is?
Sometimes.
Somebody asked me, like, well, why aren't you doing that too? And
Yeah.
I'm like, because Faith's the one that wears a sneakerhead. Like, this is organic to Faith.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. Sometimes.
we do Go Ladies together, but we are still 2 individuals. Like, you're not going to ask me to do Air Max. I mean,
Right.
you're just not. You know what I mean?
Right.
I ain't going to ask you to be on the BBC.
Correct.
So,
I'm not doing Rothy's.
exactly.
Cut her a check.
Exactly. So,
Yeah.
you know, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, we do a lot together, but we
do.
also do things separately.
Absolutely. I do get asked about the podcast, though.
Yeah, of course.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. So thank you. I didn't
Yes.
forget about it, but yeah, it was fun. That footage is still out there. The photos are out there. I was
Yeah.
very pleased with the photo shoot.
It was so
I had
cute.
a good time.
Yes.
I'm like a baby sneakerhead. I'm not really one. I just have shoes that I like the way they look, but I'm like, I was with some serious heavy hitters. I was like, all right.
Here's what I need to know, and
Yeah.
I need to do the research actually. But I need to clean my sneakers, and I don't do a good job of cleaning my
I
sneakers.
still have to bring you the stuff.
And
Sorry.
like I have these black and whites that need to be cleaned, and they look a little dusty.
Okay, if you text me after the show.
Okay.
I will put it in my car.
Okay.
I have cleaner.
Cause somebody said use a magic eraser, and I was trying that, but they look a little gray now.
No, I have actual sneaker cleaner.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then I watched a video, and it said like spray. I'm like, it's too much.
It's a
right?
lot.
Right.
That's why people who are in it are really. I would say I admire them. And that's not my cup of tea. Like I buy shoes to wear. They're
Right.
not art for me. They're cute, and I'm like, well, I'm gonna wear these. I do my best to not get them too dirty, but I'm wearing them.
Yeah.
I'm spending money. I'm wearing the shoes. So yeah.
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 I did see a pair at the Nike store the other day, the one at Fifth and Broad, because I was trying to get out the rain.
Yes.
On my
Yep.
way to MJB.
Yes.
And so they had this shoe, and the shoe heel is like this thick, and I'm like, I'm about to be 5'7" with this shoe on.
Come
I'm about to be stepping on
Yes.
it. I'm about to be a stallion. No longer My Little Pony.
Oh.
I'm about to be out there.
You're so tall, Nathan.
I'm gonna be
You're
so tall.
You
with
are,
shoes on,
girl.
so. Yeah. So, but I can't get them to keep them clean because
That's you. Have to keep
I'm
them
gonna be
clean.
tall.
But yeah, I had a good time. It was fun. I like Air Max. Air Max 90s are my jam. I like the ones as I'm learning more, but there's a lot of them. And which is why Nasa didn't do it with me. It's just like, 90s are my favorite though. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, just so you know. Anybody want to buy me some? I like the 90s. Thank you. So that happened.
Let me tell you how little of a sneakerhead I am. My favorite shoe growing up was the LA Gear Fiestas.
Oh my God. I had LA Gears. I like LA Gears.
They had the one like the bootleg Converse, and they were pink with purple flowers on the side. Can't tell me nothing.
Nothing. I didn't grow up a sneakerhead though. I wasn't like, I mean, I had
Me either.
Nikes and Reeboks.
I wore
I
Keds.
wasn't, I had Keds too. I had LA Gears
From the
too.
Stride right.
I had all of those.
Yeah.
But I just, when I got older,
Yeah.
and recently, it was like, oh, I can buy shoes.
I think I was kind of out of the sneaker game when, because I'm old enough to know when Nikes kind of got big and the J's and all that. But I went to Catholic school.
Yeah.
And so we had to wear,
Yeah.
not special shoes, but,
Right.
And then when I went to high school,
Forrest Gumps.
I know, I was on the dance team,
Yeah.
so I had dance shoes.
Right.
But I didn't really think about wearing, a tennis shoe. You know what I mean? That
right.
wasn't the thing. So now I see.
understand.
Now, as an auntie though, Let me tell you about these shoes.
Come on.
The Rothy and the flat game.
Rothy and the flat.
Girl.
Rothy is your jam.
Rothy's my jam. The Naturalizer is a close second. I'll be in there. I'll be like, I was getting dressed today for brunch.
Oh.
And I had on, I put this heel on.
What?
I had it on. I put it on. I said, oh, this is real cute. Let me take this
And
right
you
back
took it off. Yeah.
This look nice.
We ain't wearing no heels.
Where the black Converse?
Hello.
Put them right back on.
And they're integrated into culture now.
Yes.
I will say that specifically about the sneakers. Like, people are wearing them in corporate. Like, I wear them to work, but I will have on a dress or a skirt or whatever. I've seen women with like pantsuits that are dope with some kicks, and I'm like, yes.
The official auntie uniform is glasses because we can't see.
Bloop. Hello.
And a flat tennis shoe.
Yeah.
Yes.
When you know better, you do better.
Thank you.
Okay, we're not trying to be out here in pain. Absolutely not.
At all. That time has passed.
It has been.
If I have on two cute shoes, no, they're gonna be in the air. They ain't gonna be for the ground. I'll be honest. That's for
true.
a show.
Hello. Yeah.
For an illusion.
We're not doing that.
No, at all. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. I did that. I don't know what else I did, but you want to skip to your...
The big adventure.
So you saw, many of you saw, if you haven't, go back on Nesa's was it just in your stories or on your feed?
It's on my feed.
Nesa went to Tokyo.
I did.
Konnichiwa.
I did. I went to Tokyo. So, a group of friends went to Tokyo. And I was nervous, honestly, because I hadn't felt great. I already told you about that, right? And I was really like, please, Lord, let me just get here and be okay. And I got there. I wasn't quite okay. But my friends took care of me, and I made it okay, which thank God for great friends, right?
Yeah.
And I was there with the flight, too. Like,
right. Especially when you're sick.
Right. I just, like, all this time in the air and these, you know. However, I was on Delta Airlines.
Hey.
And they take good care of you. Like, I really felt like they took good care of me.
Okay.
And, like, the food was good. Okay. They were intentional. Like, it just felt like it was, they know people are nervous about this 12-hour flight. And they were very much so intentional about the care they took of the people. So I was appreciative of that. Get to Tokyo.
Yeah.
And I will say this. I'm not going to actually give the name of the tour company.
Okay.
I'll tell you to be very transparent. I had a great time in Tokyo, in spite of the missteps by the tour company. And because it is a black female-owned tour company who I know is trying to do better, it does not behoove me to say their name. Okay. Because I know that they're actively going to try to do better. Yeah. And I actually put them in contact with some expats who are in Tokyo who are trying to help them do better. Okay. So for that reason, I'm not going to give their name. Very now, good. You DM me, I'll tell you, because I want you to spend your money if you hey girl, let me know the truth. But for the masses, I don't want to disparage somebody else's business like that. Now, I will say that the trip, though, did have some faux pas. Okay. That, in my opinion, should have been handled. So, number one is I'm big on the journey. Right. I'm big on the overall experience. What do you want me to know, see, feel, and do? You know what I mean? And I felt like the care wasn't taken to curate the overall experience. You know? The level of communication that I needed wasn't there. Okay. And I know that when you have a tour company in another country, they have to subcontract, you know? And I felt the people they subcontracted with, there was these two guys, and they were just subpar. They were just subpar. Case in point, day one, we're taking the city tour of Tokyo. Yeah. We get there a little early for our tea ceremony. So they're like, okay, go to the temple. Cool, no problem. We go to the temple, and then we go to the tea ceremony, and then we go to our kimono dressing. Well, let's think about that. Yeah. You want to take pictures at the temple in our kimonos. We're going to a tea ceremony. Yeah. So why wouldn't you start the day with the kimono dressing? Because you rent it for the day. Yeah. Yeah. So let's all go get dressed. And then Tokyo, if you've never been to Tokyo, the spaces are very small.
Because they're small people.
They are thin people for the most part,
Right,
right?
yeah, for the most part, yeah.
And they are not very tall people for the most part. I'm talking very generalities here, of
Right.
course. And their spaces just aren't very big. So you have 34 African American people,
Lord.
right?
Yes.
who grew up on McDonald's. We ain't all small with it.
And
you know what I mean?
cornbread.
Right?
Yeah.
Exactly. And the kimono place was the size of this table right here.
Wow. Yeah.
And so the elevator hold for
Woo,
maybe
Lord.
5.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
And so we're like, what's going on? And so thinking about it, you should have started with the kimono and did it in waves.
Yeah.
So we could all get dressed.
Yeah.
Then move to the tea ceremony. After that, take these pictures, have time in the like. There's
Yeah.
a curation of experience.
Yeah.
There's also a communication that I felt was significantly lacking.
Okay.
And yeah, those were my 2 biggest things. So we did go to Mount Fuji. I saw
Yeah.
Shibuya Crossing.
Shibuya
I had
Road
friends who
I'm sorry. What?
shot till they dropped.
Girl.
Like literally.
Did they?
The bags was the bagging.
Hello.
They got some good stuff.
Yeah.
I actually took the day where they were shopping. I spent it in bed trying to make sure it was good.
Yeah.
The piece de resistance.
Tell me.
2 things.
Okay.
Number 1, Tokyo Disney.
Of course.
I'm a Disney girl. I should have put my ears on.
You should have.
Dang it.
That's okay.
So I got these ears. They're these black leather ears.
Oh.
That are saying, "Oh, she's so much fun, but don't try her." I love them because they so mean.
She'll swing on you if she
They
has
so
to.
mean. I was like, these are for me. I also got a Monsters Inc. headband
Aw.
because it covered my ears to make sure I didn't get any cold in my ears. So it was great. But Disney's always for me. You know,
Yes.
I love Disney.
Yeah.
I'm a Disney kid. But more importantly, I appreciate just how clean, how inclusive,
Yeah.
how much cheaper Tokyo Disney is.
I heard that. Yeah.
I got a sweatshirt for $34.
Oh, that's awesome.
Right.
Yeah.
Here it's gonna be
Oh,
$95.
absolutely.
You know, I was like, what?
Yep.
Crazy. So we had a really, really, really good time at Disney. They didn't have the turkey leg though. They had this little teriyaki chicken thing. And that wasn't quite right.
Well, it's Tokyo.
It wasn't quite right. But
Okay.
but other than that, it was a great time. And I'm cheesing.
Yeah.
And one of our friends who were on the tour was also pregnant.
Yeah, uh-huh.
And I'm not a big rider. So everyone else was riding the scary. I'm with her. We got to ride all the stuff that's not the scary. I'm like, we own
All the kiddie rides, yes.
Having a good time.
Oh, my
So
goodness.
I was very, very happy about that.
I'm glad.
I was very happy. So that's
Yeah.
number 1.
Okay.
Number 2.
Dose. I don't know 2 in Japanese. What?
I don't either. I'm gonna have a GoFundMe
Oh.
to get me a bidet.
Oh, yeah. How'd I forget? Okay. Yep. Talk about the bidet.
If you've not experienced the bidet,
Swish.
let me tell you, it'll change your life. I am bideting because me and my bidet go together.
Oh.
I'm getting this bidet
Okay, let's get it.
because if Toto wants to sponsor this show and give me the bidet, because
Yeah.
so you know. We get to the hotel,
Yeah.
and I'm like, we know the bidet's in there,
Yeah.
but nobody's using the bidet as
Right.
the bidet,
Yeah.
because we're all kind of like,
How does this?
right?
Yeah.
So then one person did it and
Okay,
busted
I'll
my room
take
and
it.
said, "You gotta try it, right?" And so then we're all like, "Okay, we're all gonna try
Okay.
it." So then we try it. So for those of you guys who have never experienced a bidet,
Yes.
you walk into the bathroom and it opens up for you.
Hello.
It says, "Hello," like it opens up. You sit down. The seat is warm.
Oh.
No cold on your booty.
Yeah.
It's warm. It's happy to see you.
Okay.
It plays little rain sounds.
Oh.
So that way, as you're doing your business, you ain't gotta be embarrassed about flip flops. Ain't no flip flopping.
Okay.
Sounds.
Oh, okay.
So after you do your business, you can choose
Okay.
soft stream on your bum, hard stream on your bum. I'm so serious.
Oh gosh. Or
Spray on the front
oh,
or oscillate.
not you body rub. She's body rolling.
Oscillating. To get all the food groups
All of
good.
it, yes.
I said, well, oscillate me. Let me see what's going on.
Oscillate me, yes. It did what it was supposed to do?
Yes.
Okay.
So, I will say this. I'd never experienced a bidet.
Yeah.
I now see the benefit of a bidet.
Okay.
And, just because we know the flushable wipes everybody's been using are everybody's plumbing, right?
Yeah,
Those aren't good.
yeah.
And they're bad for the environment.
Yeah.
But B, I thought about, and this is, my mom's probably going to be a little mad at me, but
Okay.
let me
just
be real.
go-
Let me not use that
Okay.
person. We know that older people, not my mother, because this is not my mother's story. I was
Yeah.
talking about my grandmother, but
Yeah.
I'm already in the deep now. So anyway, older people,
I'm like, how you gonna put yourself
right?
out there?
No, tend to get UTIs
Yes.
when they are older.
Yes.
Just because they're older, mobility, they can't do
the
everything.
hygiene not the same.
Exactly. And I remember when my grandmother was dealing with that, how UTIs of older people give them dementia, memory, and it just makes them really sick. And I'm like, why
Don't
we have
that?
bidets
Yes. Yep.
for our families?
Yeah.
So that way, everybody stays squish squash clean, and not have to worry about why would we want to cause our family members discomfort?
And then that's the conversation about the healthcare industry.
Oh, we ain't gonna do that.
Yeah. Yeah. Why wouldn't we do things that just make sense?
That makes sense. And so I was just like, this is it.
Yeah.
And I mean, if you are dating and if you happen to be going on a date with somebody and thinking about being horizontal or vertical with somebody, we all know that you do a wash,
Right. Do a
depending
wash
on,
up.
yeah, or you might hop in the shower, or if you happen to beat somebody out, you get your little go bag,
Come on,
get your go bag together,
little wipes
get your wipes.
And stuff.
And then I saw on Instagram one day this guy said, we can taste the wipes. I know.
That's better than something just
exactly.
Yeah.
But if you had the bidet,
oscillating, swish swish.
I'm just saying.
Okay, so you're getting a bidet.
It's on my list of things to do. I'm getting a bidet by the end of the year.
Okay,
Yeah,
claim it.
I really think that's my birthday present to myself.
Okay.
I'm researching bidets, and I will have a bidet by the end of the year. I'm trying to decide how to replace my entire toilet. I'm gonna start with my master bedroom because it's all about me first.
It is. Period.
Y'all can come visit it from time to time.
I might use it.
But I really do try to figure out if I want the entire toilet bidet or if I want the attachment. Because you can get the attachments now too.
Yes.
I just gotta figure out which one works for my price range and which one's the best one for me.
I was telling you, a friend of ours has the attachment.
Yeah. I'm about to bidet it up.
Okay, let's get it. Okay.
They were like, I'm about to be singing Tyler.
I saw you posted it. Some other people on the trip, y'all, that bidet did something too, y'all. Okay,
Everywhere has a bidet.
Wow, that's awesome.
The gas 7-Eleven got the bidet.
It's normal for them.
It's normal for them.
Yeah.
Everywhere has the bidet.
Wow.
And everywhere in Tokyo that I went to was clean.
I was gonna say that cleanliness.
And yes, and just people are kind. Someone asked me today, how'd you get the language barrier? Google Translate.
Yeah, that's true.
Google Translate. Make it do what it do. And it was safe. I didn't feel no type of way,
They don't have just weapons. Everybody got guns walking around.
No. So I mean, I watch the news there. I'm gonna watch the news there.
Absolutely.
I watched a little, CNN International and all that while I was there too. And I was a little, not nervous. That's not the correct word. I was aware because some of the tariff situation kicked off while I was there.
Yeah.
And I was like, and the Japanese market hit hard that day. And I was like, I wonder if there's going to be any kind of backlash against our group. But I'm like, they know it ain't us. So.
Right, they do.
They know it ain't us. So.
Those who don't know, they be apologizing.
Right.
Depending on where you go. They be like, I'm so sorry.
And at the Louis Vuitton store, this girl told me, she's like, what price go up next week? I said, I'm sure they do. They were very clear. You go get it today because prices go up next week. So, yeah. I would definitely go back.
Okay.
The cherry blossoms were beautiful.
Your photos look pretty.
I'm walking through, because it's the end of cherry blossom season. I didn't realize they only last 2 weeks.
Okay.
And I'm walking through, and the wind blows, and they start falling from the trees.
Oh.
I felt like I was in a Hallmark movie.
I was going to say, you sound like a movie.
Yes. Because, I love trees, too.
Yes.
So that's my thing.
does.
And so I'm just like, Like, that was a moment that I was just like, this is it.
Come on, Mulan.
Yeah. Yeah. So, and shout out to Leah. My soror Leah, our soror Leah. Because I've been sick. I missed a day and didn't get to do some stuff. And I was really kind of like, damn, I didn't get to do Tokyo. Like, I've been in the bed. And I said, well, I'm going to take off on my own and do this. And she's like, I'm going to roll with you.
Yeah.
And she rolled with me and allowed me to experience some of the things she'd already done before. But she rolled with me to make sure I got the full Tokyo experience.
That was nice. Cool. That's kind.
And my roommate was Kanisha.
Hey, Crown Kanisha.
I know. So she had content and was sponsored by Lane Bryant.
Hello.
And was out there doing the things too. Now, that chicken shop.
Hello.
I don't know how her suitcase got closed, but she made it. She made it.
Telling all her business. Kanisha buying all the stuff.
She was buying it for other people. She's a very kind-hearted person.
She is very kind-hearted.
But yeah, we had a good time.
I'm glad y'all have fun.
We did.
That's awesome. It's so many of us in Tokyo right now. Like, I've seen so many different accounts, just black women. I'm like, I missed the memo. Like,
speaking of, I'm in the Uber.
Yeah.
And I see Mona from Off the Record.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So we're like riding by and I'm like, there go Mona. Like, I know Mona. I don't know
That's
Mona.
That's how we do, though. There go Mona. Yeah.
I don't know her.
Yeah.
But I'm like, that can't be Mona. So then I go to her IG. I'm like,
she's in Tokyo.
She's in Tokyo.
Everybody's in Tokyo.
And I'm like, I just saw you on the street. She's like, you should have said hey. And I'm like, I was in this Uber. But like, I mean, that's just kind of, you know.
That is awesome.
Yeah. And she's really that beautiful in person.
Yeah.
Like,
she's, you saw her. She is pretty.
Person.
But yeah,
So,
yeah. That's wild.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if it's the algorithm, but it's like, I then begin to see, like, I have your post and it's just like all these other black women that are all in Tokyo.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay. Like, right now, there's a bunch of people I'm seeing in Paris. A bunch of black women Brittany, Lemons to Lemonade, she's in Paris. Yep. And then I saw, I forget her name, Amy Dubois Barnett. She's in Paris. I'm like, so now everyone's in Paris.
What's going on in Paris this week?
I have no idea.
Y'all saying Paris? Is it the Can? Is Can this week?
I can't even keep up.
Because I know that Beyonce them was over there.
Okay.
like
Beyonce
and them.
Yes. So yeah. I love to see it though.
Yeah, it was good.
Like Demi said, see some more.
Yes,
you would go back.
I would go back. I would go back.
Very good.
Yeah. So
yeah, I'm open to Japan. It's not on my short list just because I like the tropics.
You do,
but I definitely would be open to going.
Yeah.
I laugh. I'll be honest. I do laugh at the stores for the fat people when I see that online and they're
and the name and the Little Piggy. Hold on. That's not nice. Big girl. Moo moo. What? This is the best y'all got.
Really are the names, and I'm like,
it's like a size 8.
Right. And that's the thing. Yeah.
But still,
I don't think they. The cultural differences.
Now, for my kimono, I will admit. Yeah. So I go in there and I pick out the kimono and I know which one I want. And they're helping you get it on because there's layers to this, right? And she was pulling. And I got that thing on me.
You do.
I got that thing
is thinking.
And she pulling. And I'm doing
oh
this.
my gosh.
And she said, I'll be right back. I said, okay.
Oh, nice.
And she came back with an assortment. She was like, plus size. So I said, we'll choose that one. Because she was like, this one you picked up.
She's like, I tried.
It ain't going around that
She's like, I tried.
Right. And I get it. Like, my body type is not there.
No.
So
yeah.
You
and she wasn't mean about it.
No, exactly. But she was trying to make it work. Right. Yeah. But she was like, this is more things.
You saw that ass.
So, hence why on my picture I posted from the front and from the back. It's like they think.
Ow.
So, yeah. But it was good.
I remember when that was a trend here for a while. Do you remember that? Because of Rush Hour. And like people have brought back like the girls was wearing chopsticks in their hair and like the whole
Nicki Minaj did that for a minute too, remember?
She did. Yeah. I thought like Maya did it. And I was like, oh, back in the day.
So I was concerned when I first thought about the kimono thing. I don't want to be culture appropriation, right?
Yeah.
But then when I was walking around Tokyo and I saw that so many people, including the Japanese people, were putting them on like for engagement photos and all that stuff. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
This is actually appreciation, not appropriation,
right?
And I felt a little bit better about it. So, but yeah, I was concerned about that. I really was. I mean, like, I don't ever want to be disrespectful to somebody else's culture and cosplaying. Like somebody's got a salt and pepper outfit talking about I'm Black American. I'm like, wait a minute now, you know. So
because some of y'all go to these places, not y'all, but you know, and then be trying to tell them what to do and what they should do, and like, how that work?
Right.
All right.
Somebody asked me, did you have Japanese food? I said, well, I have food in Japan. They don't call it Japanese food over there. They call it dinner. Just dinner. That's it.
Period.
Right. So.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, but it was good.
I'm glad you had a good time.
I did. I'll definitely go
to Japan. You know, it's one of the blue zones is in Japan.
You in these blue zones. I need to be in the blue zone.
You need to go.
Yes.
It's
probably in Mount Fuji, which is where I was.
It probably is. What was it? Okinawa, I think. But anyways, yeah, it was more coastal. So, blue zones. Okay, I'll go with you.
Okay.
To be with the centenarians.
There we go.
And have miso soup.
Sounds good.
Okay, good. I love it.
So.
The everywhere in between.
Yeah. So, where were you?
Oh. It's not Tokyo, but it is ATL, shawty.
You can find me in the
Hey! That's funny. Okay, so I went to Atlanta last weekend. Well, time is whatever.
Time's relative.
I was in Atlanta visiting family because my dad has been in and out of the hospital, which we'll continue that conversation on the next episode. But so it was just time. I'm like, okay, I need to go. And I have other family there. My best friend lives there. And Atlanta's like second home for me because I've been going for a long time.
Like 15-second homes.
Oh.
Detroit's my home. Nashville's like a home.
Birthplace.
Memphis is my second home.
Okay, so I have like 5
Atlanta,
homes.
second home.
Atlanta kind of is because I've been going to Atlanta since 1988 when we dropped my brother off in Morehouse.
Okay.
And then I've been going ever since. I know, exactly.
1988.
Hello. So then
French rolls galore.
Before Freaknik was crazy. But no, my best friend lives there. I've told you that.
Yes.
If you all don't know. So, yes, born in Detroit. Lived in Detroit until I was like 11, 12. Then mommy remarried. We moved to Nashville because of jobs. Best friend also moved south, but moved to Atlanta with her mom because of job. And our mothers kept our friendship going. So we would meet in Chattanooga, and I would either go there or she would come here, like throughout middle school, high school.
That's
like, we
really,
had really
nice
great moms.
and intentional. Yeah.
I was like, shout out to our moms.
That's before free minutes on the cell phone.
Seriously,
you gotta pay long distance.
Yeah. So I still it makes me think you follow Watermelon Egg Rolls and her oldest girls. Like it really makes me think of like our moms were very intentional. So we've been friends for over 30 years.
Okay.
Wow, we're old. 35 actually. Anyway, so she lives in Atlanta. So every time, I go, I also try to see her. So we had dinner. Girl, speaking of food, the Southern Gentleman, and shout out to Rhea, because later Rhea was like, yeah, I like going there too. The Southern Gentleman is in Buckhead Village. Oh my God. Oh my God. And it's like elevated Southern food, but it really is flavorful. And I'm kind of particular with my food. Nathan knows this.
Yes.
I'm not super. Some people are really picky. I'm not that picky. The greens, oh my God. Like I so much. I was like, Car, you gotta have some of this. Like,
for real.
It's the juices and my mouth watering now. It was so good.
I'm surprised you ate them because I'm assuming there's no.
I didn't notice any meat in it.
Okay. I'm like,
I know. I didn't notice any meat in it, and I would have eaten around it anyway if I did.
Yeah.
So good. I had sweet potato cornbread. I wanted to fight. It was so good. It was so good.
Really?
I didn't even order an entree because we started with deviled eggs.
Good deviled eggs be right.
Hello.
What they got on it? Little ham or little bacon? Which one
We
they
had
had?
them not do the bacon.
Oh, okay.
But they come with bacon.
Okay.
If you go, you get the bacon.
Little candy bacon even better. So.
And so the menu,
Big Mac, that's me right here. I know.
Shut up. So I'm looking at, and they had like these hush puppies that sound like, it was one of those like you really do want to order some of everything and just try it.
Yeah.
But I'm like, okay, we're not gonna do that.
Budget's a budget.
So hello. So I was like, well, the eggs are good. That's my protein. The greens are the vegetable, and then I'm gonna have the cornbread. And so that's what I had. But I am looking forward to going back because I want to try some.
I bet you they can fry some chicken.
I bet. Girl. And then I had this drink. I am not a whiskey drinker. I had 2 glasses. It was like a peach something.
That's not even something you do normally.
Don't. Who am I?
Using the A.
It was so good. Like, and we just sat there and caught up. We were there forever. And I was like, you want to order some more food? Even though we don't have room in our stomachs. It was good. Shout out to the Southern Gentleman. If you go. So yeah, I was in Atlanta visiting family and all that stuff. And watching old plays at the bar, trying to pick up young women.
Damn.
And all
Bless their
that
hearts.
jazz. I know.
Bless their hearts.
I know. What we talking about, nurse or purse? But yeah, so
That's true.
I don't have an extensive story to tell, but it was just good. Good to catch up. All that jazz. Good weather. Yeah. Atlanta traffic doesn't bother me. I know it bothers a lot of people. It doesn't bother me though. I know that's weird.
I know.
And they used to be on the phone with me and her both have road rage going to work in the morning.
In the morning.
Here.
Today.
You have it today, yes. I don't have it so much in Atlanta. I don't know what it is. I wonder if it's because there are so many lanes that, yeah, we're about to stop for a minute. Okay, we're braking. But that's not going to last long. In Nashville roads, to me, the interstate is just like, it's something about them 4 lanes that just irk me. Because I'm like, this could be 8. Why is it still 4 in 2025? I don't know the answer. But yeah. I'm not scared of Atlanta traffic. I know a lot of people, it makes them really nervous. It doesn't bother me.
It doesn't make me nervous. It's a lot. And if you don't know it, navigating it can be
fair.
a little tricky.
Yeah.
Because they have that left exit. You be like, well, I gotta go left. Like, you should get off to the right.
Right, I know.
But it's that one. I'm like, how you get off on the fast lane?
Yeah, that is true.
HOV lane.
HOV,
yes. I'm like, what?
Why are we over here?
Right. Oh, okay.
So yeah. It was one time when I was trying to get back on the interstate when I was heading back to Nashville, where I like made a wrong turn and I'm like going, and of course when you're trying to find something to be a car behind you.
Oh, I'll own you.
And I was like, damn it. So I'm like, okay, cool. I'm gonna make a left at this light. Why did you turn behind me? So then at that point, I just had to pull off.
Right.
I was like, I can't do this.
I'm
anymore.
at the Walgreens.
So yeah, but that was it. That was my. It was cool. I think we found a spot. Now I can't remember the name of it. I'm gonna have to ask Car. I'm gonna tell you because we drove by and they explained to Mia. I'm like, oh, this our age range. This is it.
Okay.
So we gonna go. Yeah. It's like a little lounge.
Okay. Let's do it. I'm in for it. Are you going back for House in the Park?
I wanted to, and then I have a wedding. I'm gonna be out of town for a wedding, my cousin's wedding. So no.
That's your thing.
Because I would bring you. I know. I love House in the Park.
I know. That's your thing.
So yeah, no.
Oh well.
But my in between though.
Okay.
Shifting. You want to talk about Mary J. Blige?
Oh.
Which Nasa's story is so authentic, y'all, and I love it so much. But okay, where do you want me to start with me? Seeing you? Okay. So Mary J. Blige was in Nashville this past week with Neo. Neo was her opener.
Yep.
I was blessed to be gifted tickets. We both were.
Yes.
And so I took my mom because mom had mentioned it, but then we just never did anything with it, right? She was, and so I was like, Mom, you want to go see Mary? She's like, oh, what? At first she was hesitant. Then I was like, but you retired. Not saying you don't have no life, but like you don't really have to like go to a job tomorrow. So
let's go.
Right. So we went. The seats were good. Before I get into the whole show, then we'll do your story, then I'll do the show. So at one point, I I see, you mentioned Leah, and I see Whitney. So I'm texting them like, hey, I see y'all. They were standing up dancing, so I wave at them. Next thing I know, I look, I see ass. I'm like, there go Nasa.
There go Nasa booty walking by.
I see ass and braids. And
Yep.
I'm like, there go Nasa. There go Carrie. So then
That
I
would be
text
it.
y'all, and I'm like, hey, I see you, you know, and you can pick up the story from there. And they said, where were y'all going?
To the bathroom, I think. Yeah, to the bathroom. Yeah. So, okay. Let's start back a little bit.
Okay.
So, my youngest child
Yeah.
was gifted tickets through her job. However, she fell ill. Okay. And she
Yeah.
told me that she might be getting tickets. But the MJB concert, while I was interested in it, I had a lot of things going on right now. And I was just like, I can't make it to everything,
Yeah.
right? So I'm going to let
Yeah.
this one go. So I don't even know, like, really the date. So child wakes up from that because she's still sick, and she's like, oh, I got the tickets. And I'm like, okay, that's really nice.
Yeah.
Still didn't ask no other questions. Oh, that's nice. So I'm talking to my line sister, and she's like, yeah, I'm trying to rush home to shower so I can get ready to get back to this concert. And I'm like, what you gonna go see? She said, Mary J. Blige. I said, today? She said, I was like, hold on a second. So I reach out to my child, and I say, child, is the concert tonight? She goes, I don't know, because she's sick, right?
Yeah.
I said, well, can you look and see if it is tonight? And if it is tonight and you really aren't going and the seats are good,
Yeah.
because you know I'm old, I ain't trying to be all in the
Hello.
So I said, can I have your tickets? And she was like, yeah, because I don't feel good. So I'm like, cool. So she looks, the seats are floor seats.
They are.
Third row, like craziness, right? So I'm like, oh yeah, we going to this,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So I call my bestie,
Yes.
and I was like, what you doing? You wanna go see Mary Jane a little bit? And she was like, cool. I said, man, let me tell you, I'm chilling.
Yeah.
Because this is not a planned event. I'm not getting Auntie Conned up
Right.
with some boots and some glitter. I'm just,
Con.
I'm coming out
Yes.
chilling. You know what I mean? And so
Yeah.
she was like, okay, bet. And so we rolled through. Now, we get downtown.
Yes.
It's a monsoon
Oh, it is.
downtown.
Oh, yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Hence my stop by the Nike store. And they give me a trash bag
Yeah.
to put over our head because, you know, you can't take all the umbrellas always into arenas. So we're like, okay, cool. So we get inside, talk to some folks.
Yes.
See CeeLo, favorite DJ.
Yeah.
Get
Yeah.
to our seats and realize, oh, these are like really good seats.
Yes.
Neo's performing when we get there. Neo performed for 70,000 years.
It did feel that way.
Neo got hits.
He has a lot of
Not
songs.
knocking your hits,
Yeah.
Neo.
Yeah.
Neo performed for 75,000 years. Now, I thought the concert lineup was Monica, Neo.
You really didn't know what was
And
going
Mary J.
on.
Blige.
You didn't know nothing.
So after Neo performs and they had the little intermission, I was like, well, we're going to go to the bathroom, get a drink. We go to the bathroom, we get a drink. Some dude from Neo's team like buys our drink because he's trying to buy drinks from other girls. And he's like, well, I'll buy yours. We'll be off the line. Cool.
Yeah.
No
Yeah.
problem. So I say, when Monica going to come out?
Goodbye, Nixon.
I want to hear Monica.
She's not coming
Monica
out.
ain't on the tour. It was Mario. And he didn't show up apparently.
Okay, I didn't. It was always promoted here for me. What I saw was Neo and Mary. Because somebody else asked me about Mario. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Yeah.
So I was like,
Yeah.
oh, okay. Huh.
He ain't doing nothing else. Okay.
So
I'm sorry. But-
we go back to our seats and are waiting for them to flip the set.
Yep.
And we're waiting
We were.
and waiting.
Yeah.
And my tummy gets to growling.
Oh Lord.
And you know, I'm hungry. And I was like, And then Carrie tummy gets to growling.
Okay.
And we're waiting. And then we check our phones and realize that Bocaria doesn't close until 10, which is across the street from the venue. And they got the patatas bravas.
They do. They
And so,
good.
Right. And so I look at Carrie, and Carrie look at me. And I was like, we'll go to Bocaria. And so we went to Bocaria. And we had some dinner. 'cause we were
Potatoes.
hungry. So I didn't really see Mary J.
Not really. You didn't see. No, really see. You just didn't see. You saw the stage being flipped.
I saw the stage being flipped. But yeah.
You were in the building.
I was in the building.
You were in the building.
I was in the building. And I'm sure she did a lovely, lovely show.
Great job.
And to be totally transparent.
Yeah.
Like, y'all know, we talk about how tired we are today.
Yeah.
I needed to step away because I've been just boom, 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 like running. And so I needed a break.
Yeah.
And just even that little brief stint with Neo was the break I needed just to, like,
good.
You know?
Good.
So
yeah.
It did what it needed to do. So, and I appreciate the Naymam for gifting my child the tickets that I was able to use. So thank you for that because I really do appreciate that. I don't want to appear to be ungrateful. No, we had a blast.
Good time, yeah.
But I was hungry.
And Neo was on stage for how long?
70 million hours.
There you go.
Yes. And again, he got hits.
70 million.
Let me talk about, though, his outfit. Now, he a little sweaty. He was a little sweaty.
Okay.
I mean, but he dancing hard. He singing hard.
Yeah.
He deserves sweat.
Yeah, he's performing. The lights are on him.
Can we talk about, though, the fabric of that white tuxedo jacket?
That's true. Yeah.
And the fact that it had to be double knit because the sweat didn't bleed through.
And you were close, so you would know.
And then we had that black outfit with the black tank top. We took off the jacket. I said, oh, that must be the wicking material because it didn't show no sweat.
Come on, dry fit.
I was like, look at that. Because it should have been sweaty because he was sweating.
Yes, he was.
But he took that off. It looked dry and it was billowing in the wind. I said, oh, that's that new NASA technology.
I can't stand you.
That must be that, what's it called, Blue Origin. Yeah. I said, oh, yeah, I probably got a little bit of that. That's nice.
Okay, goodbye.
It was nice.
Okay, he looked nice. I like the cut on him was good.
Yes.
It was good.
It was.
I enjoyed it. I've never seen Neo. So what I saw, we did get some food. Mama wanted some nachos, so we got her some nachos. I was hoping they had a slice of pizza. Normally they had it. I'm like, I ain't got no pizza. I just want a slice. But whatever.
Yeah.
Going to a concert with a boomer who's also a preacher's wife is but she a cool preacher wife, but she's still a preacher's wife, baby. Listen, it was either Whitney or Leah that was like, what's your mama saying about the booties out on stage? All right. She was like, now what kind of dancing they call that?
Liturgical.
It's like twerking. Comparing.
Okay.
To me, Mary J's dancers danced. Neo's come from the Magic City.
Yes.
That is the vibe that, you know what I mean, that it gave.
Okay.
Which for him is on brand.
It is.
Women gyrating and doing the thing.
And let's be clear, they are probably truly classically trained dancers who have been asked to do this for this particular show.
Yes.
But yeah.
And go ahead.
There's definitely gyrations.
Very much so.
I mean, but well done gyrations.
Yeah. I mean, I can't lift my leg up like that. But one of the young ladies apparently is from here.
Okay.
So there was a crowd. Like one of my line sisters is her cousin, I found out. So like there were people there to see her, which is great. I don't know, she had like the blonde, the wig.
Platinum blonde?
Yeah.
Oh, that was so cute.
Yeah, she's from Nashville.
Okay.
So, but yeah, so that they did what they do.
Yeah.
But yeah, my mother asked what kind of dancing that was, and I was like, all right. Secondly, I've already told Nasa this, but y'all are hearing it. The fashions in the crowd.
Auntie Con.
That and okay, I'm just gonna say
it.
So I mean, it seemed like they took the nastiest clothes they have, and they can't wear it nowhere else, so they decided to wear them here.
That's your mama said.
My mama. I was like, okay, we're doing this. Okay. So then I'm like trying to point. I said, Mom, not everyone looks bad. Look at that lady. Like I'm pointing out.
Right, see?
She looks nice. Like I was like, some of it is their shape. And now I will say my mom she doesn't talk about how they're built. And I wonder if that's because of me. You know what I mean?
Right.
My mom's never been like, oh, they big, or that's not her.
Right.
But she will just truly talk about
it's not flattering.
That's not it.
Right.
Like,
I understand that.
And that was women of all different sizes.
Right.
You know?
Of course. Not it. It's not a size.
Right. I was like, Lord, Mom. I said, Mom, be quiet. Like, So then you and I have experienced this at that venue before. People smoke weed.
Oh yeah, my section was real weedy. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He lighting a fire. I was like, what?
Yes. I love it.
I was like, oh yeah, they're not supposed to smoke in here. They're not. Mm-mm. But they are, and mama, it's gonna be marijuana you're about to smell. So you want me to tell the people? What if I said I did? I want you to tell. I don't know.
I guess I go tell.
I guess I'll go get the yellow shirt people.
Right. Hey.
So yeah, it was a lot of that. But she thoroughly enjoyed. Her take on Neo was she don't really know his songs.
Right.
But Mary, she enjoyed. Mary puts on you talk about production value. I will say I love that. Like she had packages so she can go take a break because Mary, she look good, but she older.
Right.
So she's like, y'all gonna watch this package.
Right.
And then I'm gonna be right back. And I liked how she incorporated all that. I love her dancers were amazing. She utilized like where the DJ was back, where CeeLo was.
Yeah.
She started out there and it was air lifted up to the main stage. Like, and I like the tour itself, which for people who don't know, pay attention to what the tour is called because that's your Easter egg into what songs might be performed. So I had someone say they didn't like the last tour because it was a bunch of new stuff. Well, it was called the Good Morning Gorgeous tour, which is her new project.
Album, yeah.
This is called For My Fans, which lets you know it's going to be older songs.
Right.
Just remember that next time you go to a show.
So smart.
I'm just saying. So she did. I was what's the 411, and I'm going down.
Did she wear the baseball jersey?
No, she didn't do the jersey.
Okay.
She had the New York hat on. It was like ox blood, this leather like onesie. I was like, yes, Monet from Power. She looks good.
Yeah.
I'm like, she really does.
She should.
I'm like, damn, Mary. No, I enjoyed it.
I'm glad. I'm glad she's thriving. There were a lot of boots in there.
Of course.
Because Mary had the boots. It's a lot of boots.
They had the QR code. You saw that?
Her and Simone.
Yes.
With the earrings. Mm-hmm.
Did you get accosted by the photographers and the t-shirt people?
Photographer, yes, not t-shirt people.
Is that new to Nashville?
Yes. I had never seen that before.
I mean, they just snatched on $20. So like, what just happened?
I didn't sign out never released for this photo.
I'm so confused.
Yeah.
So by the time we left, there was like 3 or 4. They're just waiting for you to come out.
Yes.
But going in, I had like 1 or 2.
I experienced it coming out.
Okay.
Because we're going to the Boqueria.
Right.
So, yes.
I'm just like, what? Mm-hmm. And then, of course, you had the t-shirt people, but I never experienced the t-shirt people in the garage. Like, they were in the garage. We parked at Music City Center because of the rain.
Okay.
And they were in that garage, like, walking the aisles with shirts.
Oh, wow.
Before we could even get out to the street.
No.
I was like, this is too much.
I found mine outside the Apple store.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Girl. They were cordial. I get you hustling. None of them were mean or nasty,
right.
But still, I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
Interesting.
This is a lot. This is not New York. Like, stop. Because I don't think they do that for other shows. So I'm like, do y'all follow Mary? Like, what is happening here?
I don't know.
But anyways, let us know if it happened to you.
Yeah.
I did get some photos, though, but I bartered. So, I did barter. I did.
You got a photo?
I did. I got all of them. I didn't pay full price, though. I just did a little doot. And then we started talking about corporate gigs. Like, I started talking about work. I was like, we could utilize your talents. Let me get your information.
That would be good for like a family day or whatever else. Yeah.
I did. I got like his information and everything.
Send that my way, though.
I will.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I digress. But that's where we've been.
We network with other people.
We really
That's
are.
a good business venture. All right.
I don't know how to
I
just
don't
be
want
cool.
it, but cool. Yeah.
Like, I see what you're doing.
Right.
But, yeah.
And I support you in your endeavor. I want people to be successful.
Yeah, let me really support you
Right.
because I can give you a corporate contract.
There we go.
There you go.
That was it. Yeah. That was a good looking out.
See? Anyways, I'm done.
This is us. Hence why we told you at the top of the show, we're sleepy.
Oh, we're sleepy.
And we're giggly. And
We're so giggly.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you've now caught up.
Yeah, I think they're caught up.
Yes.
Okay.
So.
Okay.
Anything else you want to say for the peoples?
No, Hannah. We still ain't seen Sinners, so Nate's trying to rally and go see it.
Oh, yeah.
Hopefully by the next time you hear from us, we've seen it.
I'm going to see it.
Okay.
I want to see it. I want to see anything double Michael B.
That's why you got eyes too.
Oh, girl. I'm trying to see it on the big. I'd be so mad if I fall asleep with that mug. I'd be so mad.
You would be. Oh my gosh.
But I'm going to try.
Okay.
All right. So
Where can
that's
they
where we've
find
been.
us?
Let us know where you've been in the comments. We haven't talked to you in a while, so drop it in the comments so we can.
Okay, sorry.
You felt it.
Drop it. Where can they find us, Naysta?
Oh gosh, everywhere. So LinkedIn.
LinkedIn.
IG. I'm on LinkedIn.
Naysta on LinkedIn. I have a LinkedIn account, but don't go looking for it. Go
I'll
ahead.
be talking about LinkedIn.
I'm proud of you.
Yeah. I have a 9 to 5. I'll be working. So I'm a communicator. So LinkedIn, IG, shut up, YouTube, Facebook. I'm trying to have these multiple streams, baby. And the TikTok. So all the places.
Yep. As a collective and individual.
Yeah, see?
Thank you.
Talk about I'm trying to.
Do you? Boo?
Exactly.
Okay.
I'm a big deal.
You are a very big deal. Absolutely.
All right.
Okay.
It's been good. We'll talk to y'all later.
I'm going to take a nap. All
yes. Right. Bye.
Bye.